Hey Gabsters, how are you Gabsters doing? I hope you Gabsters are doing very well. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. Hello to my golden oldies and hello to all my new subscribers. So today I'm going to do a follow-up video on a video I did when I was still on Accutane, where I was showing you my Accutane skincare products that I was using. But now that I'm not on Accutane, I stopped Accutane last year September, October, and basically I haven't been on Accutane since then, so everything that I'm showing you is topical. I'm not taking any other medication for Accutane other than I'm still on the pill that I was on when I started taking Accutane. I went on the pill because of the side effects that Accutane has on babies. It causes it can cause a lot of issues on the baby, so the doctor put me on a preventative contraception so that I couldn't fall pregnant whilst on Accutane. I am now, let's say I'm up over 6 months after Accutane, and I will put clips of recent videos that I filmed and recent pictures of my skin so you can see what my skin looks like without makeup, but also you can just see here, like I used to have quite a lot of pimples here. I don't have any makeup on my body now. I use this Lapidol to remove my makeup. You get it from Clicks. I think it's about 90 bucks. They have a blue one and a green one. The green one is a lot more, is a lot stronger than this one. But yeah, this does a really good job actually of removing my makeup. When I am wearing makeup, I use this. I just pour it in my hand, rub it onto my skin. It melts all the makeup off. I wipe the makeup off with a face wipe, and then I go into the bathtub and I wash it off with my Eucerine. The doctor had suggested that I start moving to Cetaphil, saying that it was a lot more gentler for my skin, but I found that Cetaphil is too gentle for my skin, and I think my skin is still producing quite a bit of oils. It's not like some people stop Accutane and then they say their skin goes very dry. I've still got normal to oily skin. It's not very oily, but it's definitely not like normal skin, and it's not dry skin. It has like an oily element, but it's not like I've got oily skin, my T-zone. It's not like that anymore. So I find that this works a lot better than the Cetaphil. I still actually have Cetaphil in my cupboard. I used it for like a week and my skin was starting to deteriorate. I was starting to get bumps, so it was too gentle. But I will say that when I was probably at the height of my acne breakout, using Cetaphil really helped, because when I was using harsh cleansers, they were basically they were making the inflammation even worse. So I needed a really gentle skincare thing, but now I just do need a little bit of that extra stuff. Now once I'm finished bathing, I use 3 times a week in the evenings. This is what the doctor prescribed. He did just prescribe it for daily use, but I use it 3 times a week. I use it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because it just makes my skin slightly sensitive. It's not too sensitive, it's not too horrible. I'm just being picky. But it's this Differin cream. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's this Differin cream. Now this is prescribed medication, and it's like a retinol. It's same family. This is probably just a newer version of the drug. I will say though that like Retin-A is a lot stronger than this. This is a lot more, compared to Retin-A, this is a lot more gentle on your skin, and this I can say is probably the most active thing in my skincare that is an active agent in terms of keeping my acne at bay. This is probably it, and the face wash. Everything else is probably just more about like general skin health. This is specifically for maintaining those, and this basically works in the same way that Retin-A does. It helps control, basically it helps fasten the reproduction of skin renewal on your skin. So it's an exfoliator of sorts basically, and basically it just promotes your skin regenerating a lot more, hence the skin sensitivity. It also, because it does that, it helps fade away the marks and just keep your skin general, like keep the overall even tone of your skin, keeps the acne away because your skin is always regenerating, and basically you've got no buildup under your skin and those kinds of things. This is really nice. It has less side effects than Retin-A, and yeah, like really nice. I gave my niece this, and it's been really helping her with her acne, and she hasn't really reported many side effects. So yeah, this is definitely the one. It is a prescription medication, I think. So if you don't have like hectic acne where you think that you need Retin-A, but you need something where you don't feel like you need to go on Accutane, and maybe you don't want to go as far, but you don't want to go as too hectic as Retin-A, I would recommend maybe asking your doctor for this Differin. It's really nice. And then in the mornings I moisturize my face, as well as in the evenings. On the days that I don't use the Differin, I use Pond's. I use the Perfect Color Complex Normal to Oily Skin. My doctor did tell me that I need to use less rich products. I need to use products that are still, they're not necessarily, because when I was on Accutane, I was using products that were quite rich because it was so drying on my skin. But now I use products for oily skin people because I don't want my skin to start reproducing oils again. So basically I still try to use oil controlling products. But yeah, I find this to be cheap and cheerful. It works really well, and I mean, I'm not complaining at all. I haven't had any adverse effects, and you guys know me, I look at the pocket first. I am a pocket girl. So yeah, I really like this. And basically I would use anything that was for normal to oily skin. I would use any product from like I would use like a L'Oreal, I would use a Neutrogena, I would use any of those products that are just like normal to oily skin. I just like this one specifically because it also, it's nice on the pocket. And then every day, obviously, even now during lockdown, even though I don't go anywhere and I'm in the house, I still use my SPF Sun Protect. SPF every day, baby. SPF every day. All right. So yeah, that is what I'm using for my skin. And you've seen pictures of what my skin looks like without the makeup and all of that stuff underneath. Now my skin has, when I first stopped Accutane, I was like blemish free. The only thing that I did have on my face was my freckles, which, guys, I have freckles. I was like, do you know how much I've always wanted freckles? And now I have them, and I'm so happy. And I used to think that they were part of like my dark marks, because I couldn't tell the dark marks from the freckles, but now I know that they're actually freckles, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. But yeah, so after I stopped taking Accutane, my skin was really well. I did have a facial peel a month after I stopped taking Accutane. So yes, I stopped taking Accutane in September. In October, I had my facial peel at the doctor's office. And basically that was sort of the last medical intervention that I've had. And then everything now is basically like topical. There is one prescription medication that I am using, but I'll show you that now. And yeah, after I stopped taking Accutane, my skin was blemish free for like a month or two. But obviously with not being on Accutane, my skin not reproducing as quickly as it was, you can now start seeing blemishes. I'm starting to get like little sunspots and things like that. So I'm planning on going for another facial as soon as Corona allows me to, just to like clear it out and clean it out. And I have had, I won't call them pimples because they've never actually like become pimples, but because I'm a picker, bad combination, I've picked at like 2 almost pimples here, which you won't see now because I've got makeup on, and that has left 2 dark marks. But the medication that I'm on, the treatment that I'm on, is actually helping get rid of that, so it should be gone like in another 2 months or so it should be gone, but it's definitely not clearing up as quickly as it used to clear up when I was on Accutane. So yeah, I'm not one of those people that stopped Accutane and just never had any other skin problems. My skin still wants to make pimples. Like if I go to bed and I don't wash my face, I will get like a bump under my skin. It's just that now it's like one bump, and usually it happens just around my period. So I know like around my period I will have like skin sensitivity, and I should just do a better job at cleansing and taking care of my skin. After my period ends, the bump goes away and it's like nothing ever happened. Anyway, I hope you Gabsters have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye Gabsters!